Hey everyone, I hope all of you had a great start to the new year. On the other hand, I was MIA because I got strep throat for the beginning of the new year. But it's whatever, it's going away. Like, I'm almost to 100%. Still taking my antibiotics, and yeah. But without further ado, let's jump right into Season 1, Episode 8 of SEIREI Gensoukii.
With many thanks to you, Gon and the others will be locked up in the capital's prison camp. The transport team and I can now move on safely.
My position in the kingdom is to serve the people. I believe I was nearly performing that duty.
That's why I can't help but feel you are a truly honest man. So if you don't mind, I have a favor to ask.
Of course, if it's within my capabilities.
I have here a letter for your father. If you could give this to Lord Goki, I'd be much obliged.
To my father?
This letter is of great importance, so I need you to make sure you deliver it to
This
him
is a
personally.
new character.
I understand. I'm heading to the next village to collect taxes. But after that, I'll return to the capital and deliver this. Will that be acceptable?
Of course, with many thanks.
Stay safe out there. Bye.
So we set off together, and then parted with Lord Hayate along the way. We didn't make it to the royal capital of Karasuki Kingdom until several days
Rio
later.
makes my day.
This is where we'll be staying. We can't help you if you get lost. So if you do leave,
Look
make sure you bring
at
someone
him
with
in
you
his
who's been to the capital
wardrobe.
before. I need to head into town
His
myself,
wardrobe is
so the
dope.
day is yours. Would the two of you mind coming along with me?
Sure, I can come.
Okay, Rio.
Keep moving.
Ugh, what a dirtbag. I would have killed him if I'd gotten the chance. I can't believe this is how it ends.
Come on, buddy. It's time to turn that frown upside down. We don't have enough time to be depressed.
Hey! Would you knock it off, Huntmaster? Not in front of him?
Three piping hot bowls of Komutan. Enjoy, boys.
So this is what you call Komutan?
Now, hold on just a second, Rio. Are you telling me you haven't had a bowl of Komutan?
No, I haven't.
Once you have it, you won't stop craving it.
The first time you tried it was a pretty emotional experience, wasn't it, Shin?
Yeah. Oh, with Komutan, the classy way to eat is by slurping it up real loud.
It'll
What?
get soggy if you don't eat it quick.
Better get to it.
What's the
Thank you. Oh, this is great.
Told ya!
You did.
Well, now I'm gonna have to try it.
Thanks for
Whatever the
stopping
heck it
in!
was.
Hold up. Thanks for what you did for Sayo.
Oh,
Sayo! That's who I couldn't remember last time.
Oh, right. I should make sure she tries some of this. I don't want to get in another fight.
did we pick up everything we were supposed to?
Yes. And thank you so much for your help, Rio. I can't believe they even asked me to go shopping in the first place. It's not like I've been here before.
So if you're hungry,
She
what do you
is
think about getting
so
some Komutan
cute.
with me?
Huh?
Earlier, Shin was telling me we should try and get you some Komutan if we could manage
Com
it.
My
Comic-Con.
brother told you what?
He said the two of you got in a fight the last time he asked you to make it because you'd never had it before. So he wanted to make sure you had a chance to try it.
Right. He only thinks with his stomach.
I'm sure that's part of it. But I think he really wanted you to try a bowl of it yourself.
You think?
He's a pretty good brother, isn't he?
He is.
No.
Pardon me, sir. How about we get you something for that cute little girl on your arm?
Oh, I'm sorry, but the two of us aren't together.
My mistake, but you make a gorgeous couple. Well then, how about picking up a souvenir? Eyewears will help you remember the capital forever.
I don't see why not. It might be kind of nice. Messiah, is there anything here that you'd like to get?
What? Oh no, I'm perfectly fine.
That's a
You've done
gentleman.
a great deal for me, Messiah, so I'd like to return the favor.
Mm-hmm. As I'm sure you'll learn, there are times in a woman's life where it's just more courteous to accept a gift.
Really?
Quite a talented saleswoman, aren't you?
You know how it goes.
Those are
yes,
cute,
excellent eye, miss.
cute haircuts.
That's one of our finest items. Would you like to try it on?
What?
Flower.
What do you think, young man?
It looks perfect.
So cute.
It does. I love this color on you. But it is a bit on the pricey side. Right now I'm charging 2 silver.
Are adorable.
Silver tablets?
That won't be a problem.
Oh, Rio, please, it's all right. I really don't need a...
I might be
Girl,
willing to make
take
you a
the
deal
gift.
if you need me to come down on cost.
I never haggle over the price of a lady's gift.
Well, good for you, kid. Although I probably would have set the price a little higher if I'd known that.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, wait. Thank you for buying me such a lovely gift.
If I may, I wanted to wish you luck with him. A man like that doesn't come around all that often in a girl's life.
Facts. Facts.
Let go of me now!
Oh, shoot.
Someone stop that man!
These are the people. Ooh, Rio to the rescue.
Silo, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. He didn't come near me.
Lady
Oh.
Kokomo!
Look at that,
She's been knocked
a lady
unconscious,
warrior.
but I don't think
Woman
she's in any real
warrior.
danger.
I feel as though I must apologize for my gross incompetence, sir.
Don't worry about it. Apologize to her later. Come on, we should go.
Huh? Right now? Is that okay?
It should be. I'd like to avoid any trouble.
Please, sir, wait a moment.
I don't know who he just
Komomo
said.
was almost kidnapped? Yes, and we're lucky that it was just an attempt. It's unfortunate, but the man who helped Komomo took off right after. At least that's what the guards on the scene said. So, what did you want to see me about?
Oh, right. You have a letter. Lady Yuba gave it to me before I left. She said it was of the utmost importance and should be delivered personally.
Oh, Lady Yuba, huh?
We have no idea what that says, but or what if I know?
Hayate,
Father?
did you happen to meet with someone called Rio?
We're back with the supplies.
Huh? Hey, good work, you two.
Oh, and Shin.
Look at
The
him.
Kamado was so great.
He grew up like
Oh. So does that mean you'll make some for me when we end up going back to the village?
I'll certainly do my best.
Where did you get such a pretty hairpin from?
Huh? Oh, well, it was,
ooh.
I think I'm gonna go put these away.
Yeah. Just love.
Lord Rio!
Lord Hayate.
Yeah, height.
I go by the name of Goki Saga.
Goki
And
Saga.
I'm known as Kayako.
Kayoko. Ooh, those are pretty.
The two of us have been married for many years, and we both knew your mother. She was Lady Ayame Karasuki, and we served as her attendants.
Ayame Karasuki.
Karasuki?
Your surprise here is perfectly understandable. Lord Rio, your mother was of royal blood, from the youngest generation of Karasuki Kingdom's monarchy.
My mother. She was a royal.
Had to be, because he's so formal.
Where to start?
He's from
I suppose I
royal
could
descent.
begin by telling you about my connection to your father,
Not
Zen,
sure.
if you'd like.
Go on.
This all happened over 20 years ago. At the time, the Karasuki Kingdom was at war with the neighboring kingdom of Rokuren. Zen had volunteered to be a soldier. He possessed a natural gift for both the spiritual and martial arts. His Majesty was quick to bestow upon him the rank of warrior noble. Around that time, I was lucky enough to face him. His skills were truly unparalleled. Because of that, I put in a strong recommendation that he guard members of the royal family.
Had to be his mom.
I'm sure I don't need to say it, but he was assigned to your mother.
He guarded her faithfully.
It didn't take long for Lady Ayame to take a liking to Zen.
Oh.
Around that time, a truce was finally negotiated with the Kingdom of Rokuren. A meeting was called. At the very ceremony celebrating the truce, the prince acting as ambassador took a liking to Our Lady and tried to have his attendants abduct her. Thankfully, Zen was there to stop them in their tracks, but the prince resented the fact that his attendant had been killed. If we wanted to finalize the truce, the prince demanded Zen's hasty execution and a political marriage to Lady Ayame. It haunts me even now. Just the thought of it sends my blood into a boil.
So that's the real reason. That's why they ran away together.
His Majesty arranged their union in secret, and the two of them quickly left the country. So much time has passed with no news or knowledge of them. But today, after receiving correspondence from Lady Yuba and taking in your honored countenance myself, I am certain there isn't a doubt in my mind that you are indeed their son.
Yes.
Lord Rio, will you be so kind as to join us at the castle tomorrow? It would be my dearest wish to see you reunited with your grandparents, the king and queen.
Wow.
I know they are eager to meet you.
The two of them really want to meet me?
They do. I know nothing would bring them more pleasure.
I would be honored to.
He's gonna meet the king.
I can't believe it's really you.
What a great honor to meet you both. My King Homura and Queen Shizuku. My name is Rio.
This is nothing more than a meeting with our grandchild. I assure you there's no need to be so formal here.
Please, if you would.
Well, if it wouldn't offend you, then I'll do my best.
First, I'd like to insist that you take a seat.
Of course.
So that
Thank
must be the mother and father of his
Rio,
mom.
you look so much like your mother Ayame.
If
Yeah,
you
he
ask
really
me,
does.
I'd say you're the one that looks a lot like her, Queen Shizuku.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
come now, you don't mean
I
that.
can see it.
Rio, go ahead and tell us everything. What about Ayame and Sen?
Just to make everything clear, the two of them have long been dead.
Then don't shy away from anything. We want to know all the details of how they lived and died.
My father, he died before I was old enough to know anything about him. My mother was so kind, though, and she never seemed to stop smiling. If she felt any grief from his death, I don't remember her ever letting me see. We weren't well off by any means, yet we managed to live happily day by day. But all of that changed when I was 5 and my mother died.
Only 5 years old.
How exactly did Ayame leave this world?
I'll tell you the truth, but it is ugly and will be difficult for you to hear.
It doesn't matter, we still want to know.
My mother was brutally murdered. Right in front of me.
He had a finger in his.
The person who killed her was a man known as Lucius. Apparently, he had worked with my father as an adventurer. And after my father passed, he had gone out of his way to help us quite a lot. But then one day,
I'll be right back. So you stay inside and don't let anyone in,
Oh,
okay?
his mama was so sweet.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.
Rio, it's me, Lucius. You open the door for me?
Already looks like Barney.
Looks like I get to teach you something new today, kid. Always beware of a wolf in sheep's clothing.
What? How did you get in here, Lucius? What are you doing to him? Rio, no! I don't know what you're trying to pull, but you have no right! Let me go right now! Rio. What's wrong?
that is the last memory I have of my mother.
How awful.
What of your journey since then? What have you done to survive this long?
Watch.
After I regained consciousness, I found that I'd been dumped in the slums, so I ended up living there for a while as an orphan. For 2 years. After that, everything changed.
I hope it was a change for the better.
I happened to rescue someone of importance from a certain incident. As a show of gratitude, I was allowed scholarship to the Kingdom's top academy.
From the beginning.
Ah, yes. We have a school for court nobles and well-bred warriors as well.
Everyone there was of a similar rank.
That must have been difficult for you.
There were some who didn't treat me as well as they should have, but I found enough people to pull me through. They made it easy for me to look back on my time there with great fondness. I remained enrolled there until I was 12 years old. Shortly after, I dropped out to fulfill the promise I made with my mother, to come here.
Ayame made a promise to come back to us.
It hurts my heart to hear this. It would not surprise me if the two of you resented us.
I don't think she did. I always thought that she was grateful. She really loved my father. So I guess it wouldn't make much sense for us to hate what you did.
I see. I'm very touched. But what of the man who killed your mother?
If there was a single person on this planet I could never forgive, it would be him.
So is it revenge that you are hoping to find on your journey?
Once the thought of killing him was the only thing that kept me alive. But it wouldn't bring her back. And my mother wouldn't want it either. Still, I couldn't make myself forget. But you know, if there was ever a time that I met him again, I'd kill him.
I understand. But I must warn you. Should you continue down this path of revenge, hell is all that will await you.
I know.
You can still turn back. Are you choosing to proceed?
I am determined to stay true to my goal. Should it come down to it, I won't hesitate to dirty my hands.
Then there's nothing that can stop you. But before you take your leave, I would like you to have a match with Goki. Goki, you agree?
It brings me no pleasure to say it, but it is definitely possible.
You'll require a great deal of strength if you wish to face off with Lucius one day.
I understand. I'm willing to listen to anything he wants to teach me.
Oh, look who finally made it home. It's so good to see you.
It looks like we meet again.
She's super
Something
cute.
the matter?
Well, it's just the person you're with is the one who saved Komomo today.
I don't remember her
Is
name.
that right? You've been busy.
Guess so.
Oh,
We will
she
start
just...
the evaluation with combat forms. Both parties stand at the ready. Begin the match!
Your potential is pretty frightening, boy. You still haven't even reached your peak in terms of physicality, and you lack an experience.
Training is the one thing I've always kept up with.
Done well.
Since it was a little...
He combines sword work with weaponless styles. Quite impressive.
It looks like he's got father on the defense.
This is fun.
Is this sword gathering magical energy?
Wait a minute, father. You can't use that.
Hidden skill. First blade. Air slash.
Lower your sword. The fight is over.
Who is she?
Ryu has bested Goki in combat.
She looks like a
I guess there's no room to argue with that.
baddie.
Thank you very much for the match.
Impossible. Father lost.
Lord Rio's pretty incredible.
I thought it necessary for you to train under Goki, but I see now that I was a fool to worry about your skills.
Indeed.
Not at all. I
Rio's
found it
got
very
this in the
helpful.
bag.
I'm glad I got to do this before I went back. Thank you for all of it.
I just want to hug him.
I know we don't have much time left. Was there anything else you wanted to ask us before you go?
There's a cousin I've been living with in the village, and I was hoping maybe it would be all right if I could tell her about my lineage.
Yes, we are content to trust your judgment on this matter.
I appreciate that.
Welcome back. So, have you seen Rio?
He left the group. I saw him head that way.
Huh?
Father, Mother, I'm done running away. I want to live. I won't settle for survival. And facing this is the only way I can protect the things I love.
Alright. So, I really loved this episode. I'm going to rate this episode a 9. I'm super happy I got some more information on the mother and father of Rio. We discovered that Rio is royalty. And yeah, the more characters were introduced. Like friends of the mother and father, the grandma and grandpa, king and queen. So that was exciting. Let me know your thoughts on today's episode. And yeah, I will see you all on the next episode. Let's see. Do I have any predictions? I don't know. I'm feeling like, I don't know if it's going to be this next episode, but I kind of feel like he might come face to face with Lucius. Possibly. He'll run into him sometime soon. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what your predictions are for the next episode. And yeah. Bye, guys.